A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the boss with another video. Alright, guys, so I see a lot of people reach out to me pertaining to the lady in Baltimore. Alright, so what I want to do, I'm going to give you an update by now on weekend. Alright, stay tuned. I want to thank everybody who reach out, but I can't do more than what I can do right now, and we have to work with that time process. Some people say our story have been well. Some say she can this, some say she can waiver, some say she can this, all other something. So, I give it some time. I have a couple of people who in the Baltimore area want to reach out, so I can watch and see how it go before we do anything. Alright? I want to tell you thank you. I appreciate everybody. Big up everybody who are driving and listen to the podcast. Big up everybody who are doing the work and listen. Alright? You know I want boss on the app. Right there. So remember if you follow the page on TikTok also, just type in MIXUP boss and you can find it over there and you can tune in and follow the vibes and things, okay? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put up a page so you can find it easy. I said name like over here. Alright? Yeah. So here we go now, guys. We have a long discussion for you tonight. We have a little guy who say he meet one girl a foreign and I love her and he do something wrong and she find out. So we did help him over there. But otherwise on that, guys, we have a very important discussion. Zane, a very important discussion. A guy we discuss what the length period that give a woman to stay out if you in a relationship. And we also discuss one lady say she in our marriage but her husband give her the sparks and the attention. So sometimes she fix up herself and she go out there next month see her. So it causes a big debate. Should a woman fix up herself extra for a man see her if she is currently in a relationship, or she should just chill and work with the flow? Tell me one thing. A matter of fact, I'm just going into the story there. But now about the look at your story, I'm going into the discussion there, because it's a very informative discussion for big people. And ladies and gentlemen, tell me if you agree with the man or agree with the ladies them pan the panel. Alright? Big up on yourself. I don't know how we do it. Stories and panel discussion. Make we drive and make we listen.
Well, Damien, relationships are hard, and at any stage in a marriage or any relationship, it's very difficult for people to sometimes gauge the temperature. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like sometimes you're in a relationship and you're in like you're in a lull, and not that you want out of the marriage or anything, but sometimes you just want to see if you still have it. Then like maybe I can but not in a serious way. Maybe she was playing a game that she didn't understand, could get out of hand, but not seriously. You know what I mean?
Can I interject, please?
Yeah, man, free.
Sure.
If you're actively in a relationship, right, and you even have the thought of going to see someone just so you can see if you still have it, might as well end the relationship. Point blank. It doesn't make sense you're in a relationship and you're still going out to see if you still have it. If there's issues in the relationship and it's unfixable, just leave. Because you going out here to see if you still.
I'm going to interject with you. You have to understand with marriage. Well, understand it. Let me explain to my little brother. It's not about end it. Sometimes people in some marriage and it's not about end. Because if you end the marriage, you're going to lose a lot. And sometimes you have things tied up together. So it's not about just end marriage. And so you just say end through you want to go there. Some people married and they still live together because living together it's better off for them financially.
Bro.
So that's why they stay in the marriage. So you have to understand say there is levels to it. So me and you can't really talk. And
we can talk. Because we are talk, so we can talk. Bro, don't misinterpret
what we can't talk. We're not in it.
No,
you have
don't
to understand. There's two.
Bro, it's just
levels to
no,
it.
it's just a logical thing, bro. You have to understand this, bro. So if you and a woman in a relationship, bro, whether married or not, right? And she feel the need to go there for there with another man because she wants to see if she can steal or don't say she there with another man. Yeah, entertain other man.
Listen now, the marriage break down already, but then still remain married and live in a said house. So she free if she can do what she want to do and him can do what they want. You have marriage like that, pa. I talk to people who are living.
Me know that.
I try to explain to you.
Me know that.
The lady say she divorced her husband in market, all the money, and she have to go pay money to take care of him. She say better she just stand with him. So you have to understand.
Then why you as a man leave? Why you go stay and take the disrespect because you feel for start over?
No, you're not getting me.
Again,
I say that's not the point of
let
me. I
me
try to
answer.
say. Answer for
Yeah,
me.
answer steady.
Yeah, let me answer because in America, once you get married and you start making a life together, I know maybe in Jamaica it's pretty much the same, but you have so much to lose after decades of marriage. So much. You have to take the house, your social security, your investments, whatever. And if you go for a divorce, that is so most families or most couples, sorry, just decide to just be married and live single. That happens a lot here. I have so many people that I personally know that live with their spouse. They're not together, but they benefit from staying married. They benefit from staying married. What
And I'm
I
not.
was saying, not that the marriage is broken down, but sometimes you cannot tell me as a person, or male or female, you don't like compliments. You don't like to get that feeling of, oh, wow, I'm still attractive. I'm still thought of as attractive. Your husband or your wife is not the only person that notices your beauty. And if somebody says something to you, you don't have to entertain it, but you still feel good about yourself and it builds your confidence. You're taking it to the next level in saying, why don't you leave? It's a completely different
No,
thing.
remember,
That's a
steady.
complete breakdown of the relationship and
We don't know how we
separation.
reach over that part of conversation because it was just a civil take you make where you said sometimes she just go out there if she still have it. So we now want straight back into the marriage like we didn't talk about.
Yeah. But Paul, what she's trying to say and what we are trying to say.
Jesus Christ.
Some
Yeah,
when
man.
you're in a marriage, Zane and the breakdown, them just live together, but sometimes they not get the
No, bro,
emotion.
but what I'm trying to say, we're not talking about the whole marriage and separation part, right? What I am trying to say from a logical standpoint, you in a relationship, right? Something not go on. She make it perfectly clear, bro. The lady just want go out there to see if she still have it. And me just simple say, if you're in an active relationship and you feel the need to go out there to get attention to see if you still have it, just leave. After you already through the door already. From the moment you think, see you want to
But
seek
bro, you still
attention.
not understand what we are trying to say. Even if that is the case, sometimes people can't just get up and leave. Them have things tie up together. So if you get up and leave, you're gonna lose a lot. So you know best she can go out and do her thing. If she have to go out and feel attracted again, that means she not get it from the husband. So the marriage break down. But people stay in marriage for different reasons. And everybody are gonna just quick for divorce. That are the point of we are trying to say.
But 6.5 dozen at the end of the day, man, because if you don't want to leave because XYZ, right? And you don't want to leave because you don't want to lose the house. The moment you still married and go, they go have a next woman. She have all the upper hand pan you know if you divorce you rightfully and just proves that cheat and she still gonna get most of everything same way, whichever way you take it. So where you after they gonna come right back on you ask anybody in a chat that long as you
But
can prove.
some people live together and know so them still. Example, look on Will Smith and his wife. Just an example. And those are multi-millionaires. And them go out of them marriage and then do them thing. And though them still married.
Because them have an agreement with before they even married them, they have an open relationship.
No man, I said them still remain married, but them still go out
Because
and do
they
them
are the same type of
relationship.
people. Two of them love the same thing.
And that, yes, and that's why I said depends on the condition of the marriage.
No, you
Bro,
talk
that's
with sense. Because you just said depends on the
no
condition.
man, I break it down to 11 and use them as an example so you can get what I'm trying to say.
Bro.
So you can't look on it and say, oh, if the show go rain, me understand the terms what you are trying to say. If the
Everybody
marriage
agrees.
well,
Them when they clash again, bro. They have an open relationship.
clash.
If they have a
Read
mutual
the Shana
agreement, that's
said.
fine.
Read the Shana said. Read the Shana said.
No, you have to understand the Shana woman, you know, bro. So she got kind of always tilt the fence her next way, you see me?
And dog, me ain't clash.
But always a clash, bro.
You think I need to fire and cartel this before we go clash.
But
We're
alright,
having
but
an
alright,
adult
alright,
conversation,
but me
bro.
could take marriage out of it then, bro. Put marriage aside, right? Put marriage aside totally. If you and a female in a
No, if
relationship,
you don't behave yourself, and I'm add Lala and I'm liar deal with there, because you know
bro,
Lala deal with there,
all
look
alright,
boy.
man. Cause all me have to do a call such
Watch me
man.
now, I can't say Lala
Me have to
pan, watch
call
me.
such man for lie and Lala we just
Lala
calm.
deal with it.
You see me?
Lala
But what
deal.
me I
You
say?
know Lala, I call you, look boy. Hold on, I put Lala on the chat, Lala,
What?
fix a business. Well on. I know you can't manage Lala, I wonder if Lala asleep or something. Ah, say
I
alright.
can't manage her with words.
I don't
Lala, deal
know.
with the little boy for me. Deal with him for me.
No, he doesn't. I get what he's trying to say, but he thinks that to get attention. If you want to see if you in a marriage and and you want to see if you still got it, you ain't got to go through nothing. Then step outside. What do you mean? Just step outside and see if you got it. But a lot of people just can't get up and get a divorce like that. You ever heard of the term lavender wedding? Rose, you ever hear about lavender wedding before, Rose Gold?
I still don't know why we are straight this to marriage, It was just
No,
a
but
stable
but
thing.
but okay, all right. But that's what Damien's been saying, and
No,
Steady
Damien
been
gone
saying.
over one part of one different part. We're talking about a regular relationship. You and a man in a relationship.
But them, but Rose, if you know a regular relationship and it a go and go, this person wouldn't need to go step out. That means to say this.
No, but
Exactly.
what you talking about? I'm just going off of what the reference was. She said she just wants to see if she have it. So if me in a relationship with a girl and me say, you know what? I just want to see if I still have it and I just go out there and message other females and stuff. That can't ride on no time on clock at all.
But I think that's what her definition was. I think
Yeah.
she was
Okay,
trying to
so
say like she don't
let me
really.
just
Yeah, make you clear it up. Yeah, make you talk. Yeah, go on.
so what I'm getting is that Rose Gold is getting defensive because he thinks he owns his wife or he will own his wife. We're still individual beings. And no matter what you think, everybody likes to get accolades and feel good and get compliments,
Absolutely.
no matter who you are in a relationship.
Absolutely.
So if you think you don't want it, if you go out there and nobody else ever says to you, you look good or you're so beautiful, and you're denying yourself, you're lying to yourself. What I am talking about is, if I am in a relationship, sometimes the marriage gets in a rut. Your husband doesn't always tell you how good you look. Your wife doesn't always give you the compliment. And just like
True.
Lala said, if you go out there and somebody says it to you, that confirms that you haven't lost whatever spice you have. And we need that as human beings. We need to always get that, because that's how we keep ourselves in tune with what we want in life, if I'm saying that correctly. Like sometimes we lose sight of our strength as women and as men, and compliments builds that. That's what I'm trying to say. Get steady with yourself as a woman. Seek what you need. I'm not talking about infidelity. I'm talking about making sure that you choose yourself first as a woman. Get yourself in a steady place where you want to be in life. And it doesn't matter if your husband thinks you're doing too much or not being faithful because you want to look good every time
Can
you
I
leave
ask
the
you one
house.
question then steady? And this is what I say, because it's two different interpretation here. You said, right? Me not say why you're in an active relationship, just saying. Why do you need other men validation for you feel good, say you look good? And going out there seeking the attention is different from you just going to the store and a man say, hey, you're beautiful. Why is that not good enough? Why do you feel the need to go the extra mile to put yourself out there to seek that validation?
But Rose Gold, didn't she say that sometimes the husband not doing it,
Yo, make
and
she
sometimes they
answer no
step out
brother. Bro, she me a
no,
reason with
but
my
she
brother.
done. She explained already where you asked her back a question where she done explain it a while ago.
No, dear
So
man, putting yourself out there is different from actually getting the compliment. When you put yourself out there, you are going, I want to see if I still have it. So I'm going to put on the lingerie, I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to post it on the internet. Totally different from you coming from gym in your gym outfit and go take up 2 bananas and one man see you and say, damn, you're fine. Are two different things.
Oh no, I think
And
you went way
sometimes you
too
don't have to
far.
go that far either and put
Exactly, you went too far.
put you in a lot.
That
Yeah,
was
you went
not
too
in, yeah,
far.
that wasn't in any thought process of
Yeah.
mine. What I was trying to say is when I leave my house, I never leave my house in a manner that would, if I always dress up. So when I go out there, if the compliments come, I know it is because I took the time to put myself together. I do all the things I need to do personally. For me, I work out, I eat right, I do all those things because I am not about leaving myself to fall by the wayside so that my husband can not see me. But he doesn't always do the things that he's supposed to do, such as compliment. And as a female, as a woman, I believe it is my right. It is my right to sustain that for me. I am not living my parents' life or my grandparents' life where they just wrap up their head with handkerchief and just wrap around an apron. So what if you want to look sexy when you leave the house? You're not in a negligee and you're not naked.
And
So
so
what?
what if you want to get compliments from
And
other
so
people,
what? Like why
especially if
are
your husband is not giving it to you? He don't say, "Oh,
yeah,
baby,
he's too busy.
you
Like,
look
you know what
nice."
I mean?
You're too busy.
What is
Everybody, even at work, we all need
exactly
accolades. We all
why
do.
is that a problem for women to see what
Because
they need?
you're not single. You're a
So
female in a relationship. Why does another man validation makes you feel good when you have a husband? If me nah give you the compliment to deserve, why is it that you can't sit down and say, babes, you know, like you not tell me say me look good? What happened? Is it that
because
I put on weight or what happened? What you lose
because
interest in me? Why
let
is
me
it you need
answer.
to go out there, go seek? So
Let
basically
it's
you
it's
tell me
not
say,
going out there,
It's
Rose
not
Gold.
going
It's not
out
going
there.
out there. It's living your life. And in living your life,
Yeah.
you do the
bro,
things
this is
And
what
that
me
and
here
make
to
and
you
but
the
can I
feel
ask
good.
woman.
a question? What about getting
Wanna
both
always try
validated? What
find
about
something to
validating
validate
ourselves
everything
and
we're gonna
then
do,
getting
even when it
validated
don't
by
make
other
sense.
people? That we don't have to choose, right? We don't have
Right.
to choose to validate ourselves only and don't get it from other people. Why can't we
What
get both?
what I'm
Validate ourselves and
saying.
compliment ourselves because we already know we look good. And the icing on the cake is for somebody to say, "Oh my God, you look so good today," which we all
Absolutely.
get every day, even at work. You know,
Absolutely.
so
So
it is
Absolutely.
somebody
what
say
it
it's
is.
not living your life, it's seeking validation from people, and that's the main point I'm trying
And
to
it
get
doesn't
across.
matter what another person's opinion
Exactly. Then
is.
the man
It's
is going
what
to
it is.
leave because you're
He's
seeking
not
validation from
leaving.
someone else.
He's
So
not
he's
leaving because that is not the point. It's not about, there's
You're not
nothing
gonna
wrong
leave
with the
one else. Tell him to
marriage, Rose
leave.
Gold. There's
You're
nothing
not gonna
wrong with
leave
the
one else.
marriage. The problem is you need this for
hmm
you. Why does another person's issue with it matter? You want to look good. You want to feel good every day. You want to get the compliments. Why does that have anything to do with
keyword there.
everybody
Thank
else?
you. Keyword there. You want to get the compliments. You do it intentionally to get the compliments.
Absolutely. Why is
Exactly.
that
But
a
why are you going
problem?
out there to get compliment from other
But why
people
is
when
it?
you're in a relationship?
But does being in a relationship remove the desire for compliments?
But what I'm trying to say, putting yourself in the position is totally different from just randomly getting. Why is getting a random compliment not good enough for you? Why you have to
Why?
go out there? That's what I ask you.
Why is not? I don't understand what you just said. Why
Rose
is
gold. Rose gold.
Go on, my G.
The compliment when she get makes you feel young and special. That's why she dress the way she dress.
Bro, listen, and me just hope within my tenure of life, I don't meet any female with such intention. Because if me have a woman and she I go tell me say, boy, I have to put myself out there for get compliment from other man, go on. Don't just go on. Leave me. Stay far from me. Because there's no way I am in a relationship with a female, right? Me in a relationship with her. And me decide, say, yeah, what? I just want to see if I still have it. So here I go do. I go to gym, so I go post be a topless picture. Obviously, it's a thirst trap because I want other female, and it's going to lead from one thing to another. It just not seem like nothing where people in a relationship should be doing. You're doing things that a single female are out there doing. So you're not active in a relationship. Just be single in. It's that simple, you know.
disagree with your thinking and your rationale
Sure.
because that's a closed mindset. And you're operating in a way that tells me that in a relationship with you, a woman has to act a certain way. She can't be herself because you will feel threatened. And that is what the problem is. You don't need to feel threatened when you're confident in your own self. I
Oh
go out with my
yeah.
husband and women
Fact.
tell him how good he looks. You think I'm threatened by that? He preens and he struts like a big cock around the place. That is what he likes. We both like that. There's
Yeah, and
nothing
getting a
wrong with
compliment
that.
and
But me
getting
I say something
attention
now as
doesn't
men.
mean
I'm gonna
that
find out we as men, me see the problem
you
here with
know
a lot
we
of us.
that don't
You
mean we're
know,
gonna
so when
go
we are look
away.
at woman, Lala, hold on there. When we are look
Yeah.
at woman, we go all out, we tell her how she look good, we bring her flowers, we go dates and all that and we be the best man. And wait and we have the woman and live with her and them something. After a while all of that cut down, cause we say, can't bother if I go back to them something there, man.
But that
And
likewise a female thing.
no, hold on. And
We're not done.
sometimes when I get back to basic, I know we start a relationship, maintain the sparks in it. Because sometimes we get complacent and say, me have her already, so me not have to tell her say she look good. Me not have to tell her say when she put on the dress that she looks so. So sometimes they just need a little boost there of confidence so they can feel good about themselves. And if they put on the dress and they just look good and then go road and the man say, wow, what a nice dress, you're so beautiful. How are you? Are you married? That makes you feel different. She say, wait, you know, me not get this from Damien again, but yet still my guy road, me I get this. You know, it come like me in our marriage, me in the marriage, but me not in it. Me in it physically, but mentally me not in it. You understand? If you understand my choice, that I think that steady with with less with change the name then no man, cause I just get me confused. You
Okay,
can't
just say
repeat
steady.
it.
Just say steady
No.
like everybody else. Just say
I
steady.
believe something like that you try implement right here, right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she try say. But what Paul was I say, he might talk like if you're in a one committed relationship and it one are going good and yet still you want validation out the road, you better you just left.
No, sir.
So
That
I
ain't
understand that he might say, but I think he might misinterpret what he try say as a woman. So I try put it to him the best way. We as
Bro, me
man,
not
when we go look at
misinterpret
woman,
nothing, bro.
you understand what she
Believe
say?
me.
relationship at the
Or
end.
that she not try say no.
Bro, me not misinterpret nothing. You have to just understand this, bro. And this is just a female thing. Most female not
And
gonna
it
ever
have
take
nothing to do with if you
accountability.
want left, because you don't reach this up.
You see me?
Sometimes you're in a relationship, but things just not happen how it did start off
Yeah, man.
at the beginning. But you're
Listen to
still
me,
in
bro.
night.
And take my foolish advice.
Look in
Female
the
would
comment
never
if you
take
don't see the
account.
man say, look what
Rose
man I say,
gold.
Fox, you tell me something.
Female
Rose
don't take
We're in
gold.
the clash.
accountability, bro. And them gonna always try to find an excuse to why they do what they did. And that is just female maths. I'm old enough to know that. I see this happen times and times again. Bro, if you do it there, man, them are gonna crucify you. When them do it, them find an excuse to why they
Do
did
what?
it.
Do what?
You see me? So, bro, there is no one on this earth can come down. Not even Jesus himself can come and convince me, say, you in a relationship and actively seek validation from men outside of the relationship is not cheating. Just left.
Me not look nobody.
It's
It's
nothing
not
to do with
actively
being confident.
seeking.
I just did it because I want to feel confident in myself. It's about me.
She do it because her husband.
The math's not matching, bro.
Rose gold, and
And
I understand the ladies them a say. The
but him go
ladies them
back
a
and
say if them
say,
put on their regular pants or shorts and go road. The woman put on her battery ride and the husband say her and answer nothing and she go road and my man say something to her. And that's just simple as
Stand
try
with
to
me,
say.
Billy. Bro,
You know, I
you
get
can't
anyone them
change
a
my
try
mind
to
from the panel, bro. Bro, so stand for your belief. But bro, me stand for my belief, of course. Nobody can change my mindset, which is why I
Oh,
am who I
relax,
am.
image bar, stop.
Oh, Rose Gold, I agree with Rose Gold there, man. I listen the thing, I agree with Rose Gold, bro.
Eh?
Woman, stop blame man and say, listen. Stop
what?
say man make uno do this. And a man on the ego.
Okay.
Because the man, listen, you have your husband, you are married. You must use that a year, man. The man say, man, we stop the certain things. You have to agree with we lay back, yes, but you go out the road now and a man and tell them say, you look good, you're sexy. The next day, you just up back again, now because guess what? The compliment you get a street, you want it back again, you know. So that's gonna lead you down the wrong path.
No,
You
Moss,
need
it
to
don't
sit down
have
with
to
your
lead you down the
husband
wrong
and
path.
go,
You don't have to. Who
yes,
says
because guess
that?
what? Every day you're
You
going to
don't
dress
have
up
to.
sexy. Every day you're going
Everybody's
to
not the
dress up sexy.
same.
every day.
Everybody's not the
Yeah, but every
same,
day never.
honey.
Agree with it 100%.
Yeah, everybody's not the same. But
Everybody's not
why
the same. We don't have
we
to go
can't
down the
agree where Rose
wrong
Gold at?
road. It's just like Rose Gold said. You know, you take a picture, you sexing it, and put it on the internet. No, nobody in a steady relationship should do that shit. That's just wrong, right there. First of
Yeah,
all, we're just talking about getting attention, getting. You know, we're not.
Attention. Yeah.
I'm not
yeah,
gonna do it, bro. Understand? Here's what I'm saying. I know I
yeah.
look good before anybody can validate me. I have that validation. But am I going to take a picture and put it on Instagram just to get likes and I have a man? I'm not going to do that. You understand? So, but if I go out on the road and my man stop complimenting me and stop looking at me and seeing different, and then somebody gives me a compliment, that makes me feel good. What do you mean? I'm supposed to
Yeah,
run to my light,
yeah,
dog.
it make
I'm
you
gonna
feel good.
feel good about that, but it doesn't make me. It doesn't create
No,
me
you're not gonna
into a
run the man. Not
different
agree to run the
woman.
man.
It's not molding me to be a different woman. It's not gonna make me cheat on my man. I'm just gonna take it and be like, all right, I'm gonna walk a
Yeah,
little
but yeah,
sexier.
that
You know what
art.
I'm saying? I feel
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
What are you
And
Yeah,
saying?
and I don't
but
understand.
but
I don't
listen,
un-
listen. You can talk to the next lady. You only can speak for yourself.
but hold
But
on. I
you
don't
are the
understand.
one that's talking for every woman when you say leading down the ramp, going to lead you
No,
astray. And I'm telling you,
no.
no, not
I agree
everybody.
with some things that Rose Gold said. I agree with some things that Rose Gold said because we have female now. When them do certain things in a relationship, them say
See, you're
because
talking
a the
for
man make them do
everybody
this
when
and
you
the
say
man
a
make them do that.
female. Just as some women, no, just as some.
I
That's
said
all.
I said most female,
Oh, you said most.
most
Okay.
female, most female.
Melidan,
Yeah.
your
It's a
turn.
everyday thing, you
Okay.
know. It's a everyday thing we see.
Melidan.
So, like, for example, right? This is what I came up to say. Like, I would take a picture like of myself and send it to my husband, and him not say nothing. And me would just send the picture to one of my bridging them, and them say, "Oh my God, you look nice. You look successful. Like you look like a smile." That make me feel good because I sent it to you
Yeah.
and you didn't say nothing. For example, we will get dressed and we're going out and we're both in the room getting dressed. And we said, like, why you look
Look
nice, man.
nice.
You
It
look
smell
sexy.
good.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Come on. And we expect him to say the same thing. Nothing. But then I'll take a picture and send
Oh,
it to one of my brethren and I will get
Hey,
so much compliments. You know what I'm saying? So
hey,
that makes me feel good. It's not that I have low self-esteem. It's just that why you tell me something look good. I'm just want, you know what I mean? Even though I know something look good, come I'm because look good.
you
But
just
it's
want to
just
hear
that
it from
we
that
just want to
person
hear
that you
from them.
love.
And if you're
Yes.
not giving me, I'm gonna get it elsewhere. But it's not that I'm gonna cheat. Doesn't mean that I want the
Mm-mm.
person. It's just the compliments, make you feel, you know what I mean, extra nice as a woman. That's it.
Hey,
Nico.
And
it is
why
what it
why are
is.
why are
Yeah.
men why are
All
we
right.
Hold on,
So
here
threatened
for
by
my man.
women?
What you say, Nico?
so basically, when Melijan just say, them persons that Rose are talk about. So in other case, I agree with Rose on that point there. But me the compound the life we mentioned
exactly.
that steady just a talk about compliment overall. She not talk about
That's
dress up
it.
and go out. She just a talk say if she go take a bus and a man see her, a man call
Compliment.
to her. If she go to the
Yes.
store and a man see her, a man call to her. So that in herself makes she know say, okay,
You
me
still got
got it.
it.
Still got it.
Female in
So
England will
Yes.
you're
give me a word
That's
saying
certain
it.
I'm
time. Them
sending
say
a
them not
picture
feel good
to
when them
my
in
friend
England
mean that
because
I'm
man no
going to
call to
cheat
them.
with
Hold
my
on,
Yeah,
hold on,
but
hold
friend?
on, man.
Yolanda,
Hold
you're
on,
right,
hold
and
on.
Nico. Melidan, I take it to a different
Hold
level and
on.
send man picture.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melidan, a
You know, if you
different thing
send a
that.
picture again, a man.
No,
Exactly,
I
that
mean
a
I
different
send no
thing.
picture. Mm-mm.
That a different thing.
That's
The
totally
female
wrong.
them are England and say them them glad when them go Jamaica
Ah.
because when them there England, no man no call to them. As them go to Jamaica, so and then say them feedback good in themselves. So when study say she no wrong, I just Rose take it out of context. But when Rose
Right.
did I say go for Melidan when she mentioned send picture, cause that
Yeah.
wrong. That is totally
That's
wrong.
how Right.
That now you step
Still,
out of line with that. So that's
But
all
if
me have to say still. Me
but
can't
if
come
you
them
did
out
not
of
do your
box now.
job, them won't have to step out of line.
no,
If
you
you
step
feel
out of
that
line by
way,
showing,
if
sending
you're
picture to
fe-
the next man
No,
if you're
Sam,
saying
and
that
I
I was
send no
cheating,
picture
then
Melidan.
either.
if you were
Melidan, you're
complimenting me and
stepping
do what
out
I
of
was
line.
supposed to do, then I
Melidan,
wouldn't have to do that.
Melidan, you're stepping out of line by
That
sending
outer
a
line, that
next
you
man your
step out of
picture for
line,
approval.
that right,
You don't need to do
that
that.
over the border.
Yeah, man, that's a different something.
No,
That
Sam, and I
totally
send.
different.
But I
Yeah.
just
I'm go
steady
when me
point me
single,
go
me
for make
send
steady no say
picture.
nothing wrong. Steady no say one thing wrong. I just Rose get it wrong. Rose
Yeah,
get it the
that's
way
why.
where Melly don't think.
That's why I go back
You
and
see me? So two different things.
But
You're right,
but but
Nico.
but
You're
Steady never
right.
said the way me
You're
Steady.
right.
Steady said the way, oh, like she get dressed and go outside and people give her a compliment. Yes, I
Yeah, but
understand. It's two
normal
different
dress, man.
scenario.
She also mentioned go outside, go outside. No matter she mentioned
all
so she
right.
always dress good. She don't mean dress skimpy. I just we take things out of
Yeah, but
context.
I don't dress skip. I send a
That's
picture. I understand what you're saying. What I'm doing is wrong, but for me, if you did that the way you're supposed to do in other house, then you have to send a picture to get validate, to get compliment from a virgin. That's
All right.
so
Then you
the
need, you
man
need
have
to
to
No,
cut
take
off the
Melidan.
accountability
relationship
No,
then.
too.
You listen
Melidan.
to yourself?
You shouldn't send no
Well,
picture,
I Melly, you
Melidan.
listen
Melidan,
to
you need to
yourself?
left the relationship.
No,
That word.
Melidan. You can't send no picture.
Can't send a picture
Melly,
off.
In
well
a
But it's
on,
not
hold
relationship.
on,
inappropriate
hold on. Let me say
picture. It's
something.
just like a regular snap
Melidan,
picture.
Me say something. Let me say something to
No form
Melly.
a picture of yourself.
Melly, let me answer something to you.
no.
You
No,
just said
Melidan.
you
Them some that
Melly,
cause problem.
you just stated that your husband treat you good and everything, but you feel the need to still send something to your friend. So how now you gonna say if the person
I
did
know
not do
how
what
you
them
Him not
supposed to do?
like for
You
example,
just say husband not
me
do
would
good, I compliment you. So
him
how
not
now you
no,
gonna say if
I
them
didn't
not
say
do?
that. I said I compliment him. I mean, we said, boy, my husband, no, you look nice, you man. Oh man, them girls tell you what I go run you down one. Try a hot boy. You know what I mean? Me expect
So
him
you
to
not
say no.
say husband will compliment you. You never say
Him
that.
not compliment me and say, boy,
No,
baby,
me
you look
attack what you
nice,
said
yeah.
upon live. Me not attack what him do for him to do. What you mentioned just now. You never mentioned say him compliment you, but you still send your friend.
No, I didn't say that. I would if I said that, I would be wrong. I've never said that. I
so
said
she
I
sent the picture
compliment
to
him,
him.
but him
Me
no
hear the
So
part
compliment
there.
me. But I send picture whenever he do. I send when me send picture to my friends. Them say, oh my God, Mel, you look good, man. You're going, man. You know what I'm saying?
Melly,
Like
as somebody said in the audience, you should have had a conversation with your husband if him don't compliment
I
you and
did
you
have a
compliment him.
conversation with him, and
But
he said that this
instead
is what
of
he said.
sending picture,
He said, oh,
exactly.
when you not look good, or if you put on something, me say it to you. So when you get ready, you look good. Me not have to send it, you know, say you look good. But I still want to hear the words. Say it to me. You understand what
Nico,
I'm saying?
I got
Yo,
address Nico. All right,
Always.
Nico, I got address two
yo,
things and I got jump. You see me? It's like
yeah,
you never really listen, bro. Cause basically what you say is
yeah.
what I was saying, but you probably never listen. I clearly
No, me I
asked
listen
that.
what you say, but you
No,
not
listen
listen
what
what
go on now, my
steady say.
G.
You get what steady say
No.
misunderstood.
No. Listen what go on now, my G. I clearly asked a question. I even go as far as saying, why when you put on your clothes and go there, the random compliments are not good enough for you? Why is it that you have to purposely put yourself out there to get the compliments? And
But
based
and
on and
and that's why
Lala
I'm telling you,
just
say,
said something a
and that's
while
why,
ago, we
but
contradict
I,
that's not
everything
what
what she
we
and
said.
that's
were
why I'm telling you,
talking
say you
about,
take it wrong
Rose.
because before you
You
reach
take
at
it
that
right,
point, she
Nico,
never reached there,
right?
so she just mentioned
Yeah,
going outside, and
No,
you take it
bro.
wrong.
Listen, no, bro. Don't make woman twist you, bro. I'm gonna say
Twist
something
who?
Lala say
right.
a while
Twist
ago.
Yeah,
who?
You see your life funny
you're
now?
gonna make
Lala,
those
no, no,
Twist
no.
who?
mention.
Watch out now. Lala just tell Melidan say she need to have a convo with her husband. And everybody upon this life clearly hear me ask them. If your husband no compliment you, why wouldn't you have a conversation with your
Yeah,
husband?
him
And he
did say
come
that.
back up saying
He
No,
did
same
say
yes,
thing.
that.
but
He
you
say
But
taking
that.
but
it
but
in a
Rose, if
whole
you not listen,
different
you not
And
hear
I
way.
when
just tell
steady
the
say her
truth.
husband compliment
That's
her.
a
If you
Well,
not
different
Ross,
listen,
matter.
people say you're talking in our
You're
if
different
you not
ways,
targeting
yes,
a
listen,
sir.
different way,
Rose, if you
Yes,
not
Rose.
but when
listen, you not hear
Melidan come
when
and say no are the
steady say
right
she
thing
get
to
Are
do,
the
what you
compliments from
right?
say.
her husband,
Yes.
but she want to
Right.
see if she still have it because obviously her husband gonna tell her so she look good.
No,
So in
sir.
order for
Rico right.
if she
Nico
really
right.
still look good, she go
Damien
outside
right.
to see if
Yes.
them
No,
she get the
no, but
same
Ross was
compliment.
Nico.
the right one, no, but he,
But in
Melidan
a
be the
different
perfect
No, hold on
context.
now.
In
example.
Melly
a
are the perfect
different,
example
yeah.
for Rose. I
But
say
Right.
Nico,
exactly.
listen to two difference where you probably I misinterpreted me as saying. A
Yeah,
two
yeah.
different scenario, you know, bro. If a woman dress good and go up on the road and get compliments, that's totally fine, bro. That me can't disagree with that. Cause when you go to
And
the
that
woman,
Gina said.
yes, but
But
the
that's what
key,
Steady was saying all along. Steady
no,
never say
Yes,
you
and
dress
no.
up
that's
for
what
good
I was
Listen the
purpose.
saying,
key
and that
point
was the
here,
end of
bro.
it.
Bro, just listen the key word here to what they use and don't
No
be
say
tricked.
say, no say say because I Steady mention something
Rose gold.
and
All
then
right,
you
steady.
say
Yeah,
it
make
first.
we
So
say
don't
make,
bring
the
no
key
mention
word here,
Zay.
bro. You see, the key word here is purposely putting yourself out there, not just randomly, purposely. So you go in a mirror, you put on one sitting, you look on your little bunky run about 2 times and say, "Oh, I'm going to touch the street to them when I go dead."
Boy, see?
It's totally different, bro. So
But you
Rose,
purposely,
assume that with Steady because all me get it from what Steady say, just look good. It don't mean just skimpy. It just mean look attractive. You get
Attractive
me I
and
say? So
bro.
it don't
Just
mean
just
you get it wrong. You
No,
good,
but
you
just
right.
good
get it
But
Melly.
me
wrong.
I
ask
will
the
Melly
question
think
to
you
you,
think.
bro. Remember,
Steady don't say
bro.
nothing wrong. To be honest with them
Bro,
in a text side, me very
your girl
impartial.
say me
But
right,
Well,
cause
Steady
that's
well,
the
said
intent.
she just
But
said she look
bro,
just nice and go outside.
but what I'm trying to
That's
say,
simple.
bro.
No,
Me
Nico,
ask the
right.
question, you know,
You
bro.
not
Me
get
ask
everybody
and
has said the
say.
same thing and
Me
you
But
ask, you
before
know,
not.
you ask
bro.
the question, you should even if you ask the question.
No,
So
but me have to
the fact
ask,
that you have
bro,
to ask a
because remember, you
question
know,
that
bro.
simply means you get it wrong.
No,
Because if
bro.
you
Remember, you know, bro.
understand, you
Alright,
would
bro.
ask the
Alright.
question.
Nah, get it.
Let me
Nah,
simplify it for
get
you
it.
then,
You see,
bro. Well, I know, let me simplify it for you then, bro. You see? If you go to boom and going on the street, right? And clap, 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 clap off of somebody, right? You have a thing called with intent. Is a way
Oh,
worse sentence than if you just go out there and do self-defense. So what I asked the question to her, why is it that if you come from the gym and somebody compliment you or you randomly go out, why is that random compliment not good enough for you? Where you say you go purposely put yourself out there, forget compliment. Are two different things, bro. If my
but
want
Steady
to
that's
be
never
a
what
said that though.
Melly
Steady never
did.
said that still.
no, no,
I'm
no,
Steady
no.
not
never
But
said that
Steady
purposely
bro,
though.
never
doing
said
nothing.
that.
me even
Steady
involve
never
Melly
said
in this
that.
conversation, to be honest.
Listen me.
Melly
If you know
overboard.
what you guys need to do, you know what you guys need to do as a fellow
Okay,
brotherhood up
okay,
here is let you
all right.
encourage your brother fellows and let them know when you win a relationship, give your woman compliment
All
all the
right,
That's
let me
time.
it.
just
Baby, you
clear
look
this
There
up.
you
good. Baby,
go.
you look
Nothing wrong
sexy.
with
Clear
that.
Then
this
we
up.
won't have these issues.
All
Melly,
right,
You
let me
Nico.
go.
just
hold
Melly,
on there, guys.
Melly.
Hold on.
Yes.
We have Brian Pania. Hold on. We have Brian and him not get kissed nothing for your hour.
All
Brian.
right, Ryan. Sorry.
Ryan, go and sleep to kiss me net. Ryan, come back, Ryan.
Ryan
We
probably just
can't
want to
talk,
I
Ryan.
listen.
want to want something them like Orion and like
We take
Orion
him
no
there.
forward.
Go on, man.
Melly, you say
Hmm?
we always give compliment, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now you also stated that your husband say if we give compliment if you dress good, right? Or put on something sexy. So at the same time, while we
No,
have to
what
give compliment,
no, what he
hold on, me
said
talk
he
with you
did
say.
what no, because
Hold on, man.
you okay, go ahead.
If you want if a communication rule. So if you want compliment all the time, and your husband tell us say yo, watch you know, and you tell the husband say you not compliment, him not compliment you, and him tell you the reason as to why him not compliment you. That a key communication. So here we are going to know, make your adjustment. It's
You know,
simple.
and you know what he said? I like praise and recognition too much. For example, I will cook and he will eat, even though me not, and I want to know how the food tastes. For him, it's like if I don't tell it, if me open my mouth and tell it's gonna taste good, then you see me eat after food, that means it tastes good. No, I want
No,
to
you
know this
still have
taste.
to
You
tell
did a good
me.
job, honey. You did a
all
good
right.
job. You put your foot in at this. I like praise and recognition. There's nothing
Right.
wrong with that. Him say me
And
love
that's
you
Exactly.
a
too
part of that's a
much.
part of how she likes to be loved. She likes to hear praises. Everybody like love differently and sees
Exactly.
love differently. Hers is words of affirmation and praises, a part
Exactly.
of it.
Yeah.
So there
I
you
agree with
go.
Melly this so still. I'm not agree with I agree with that.
Millie, thank you for that last piece. I think you put it in the right word, put the right words in about food because people do that a lot. Like they will eat, enjoy the food and not compliment the food. How are you supposed to know they enjoy the food if you're still
Yeah.
Hmm.
in that
Yeah.
stage?
Yeah.
And so let us be let I want the men on this panel to just think about the women that they admire on the street. Just think about when you see a female, how would that woman know you find her attractive? Rose gold.
Thank
If
you.
you see a female on the street and you like her, you are going to keep your mouth closed and you want to get some type of conversation going. You're going to say something. That's how that's how we communicate what we're thinking. So if you are in a relationship and you don't continue to do that, you are causing a big rift to somehow, sometimes maybe develop in your relationship. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want that, right? So you have to keep doing the work. Like Damien said, keep doing the work within the relationship to maintain that same thing. Because trust me, you're not telling your wife, I bet you're telling somebody else out there how she looks.
Yeah, and when you
You're
say
doing
that
that.
to us, that make us
No,
feel
Every
so
man do
good
that.
no,
and
me not
make
do
the
that for
woman
sure.
feel like, oh my God, you know, when them come,
Every man do
Me
that.
not do it
them
for
you
you.
want
We as
embrace
your
the
women, we
man.
want to
You
hear
want, you
it.
know what I mean, show them a lot of emotions. But if you not compliment the woman and not say this tastes good or baby you look good, what do you think gonna happen? Her love and emotion for you gonna take time fade away little by little.
The
So
only I'm totally
the
agreeing,
brother would need
Melly.
to understand.
We not disagreeing, but as me did
Some
make the
gas on the
point earlier,
fire.
me see him, let's say, communication is key. So if you, first thing first, yeah, you have to look on it like this too. Me like when my woman dress up just to say, and before she go, she come and give me a like 360 and say, babes, how this look? I say, well, problem when I get back in a little more. You see me, I gas her up. So me not have an issue with that. I totally agree with that. You see me not go around that for sure. But me just I go say one thing before me slide, cause I go jump and go on your panel again. To when me just say to Nico now, me just want to break this down one last time and hope you understand it. If you go gym me G and you have a muscle body, right? And you just put on a nice little muscle shirt and you go in a store and a girl say, wow, I like your body. It's not intentional. Like you just put on a clothes and go, but you compliment you. But no, you get the compliment you say, you know what? Tomorrow me I go on the road. You premeditate and say, me now wear no shirt. Me I go show my chest and my abs. You purposely I go out there to get the compliment. So it's different from you purposely going out there, then you get a random. That's all I was saying, my brother.
I mean,
That's all I
understand what
was
you're
saying.
saying, Rose. What all me say to you is that, well, steady, I say, steady, you make it look like steady, I say, yo, quote unquote, f- um, put herself out there like fit, dress certain way for get the compliment. And all steady was saying, it's just dress normal, go out there, that means I should get compliment from anybody.
No,
Not
that's
if
the
you go
exact
to a
word she
specific
used.
area.
No, that's the
You get that
exact
part
word
there
she
wrong.
uses. You see me? She said she purpose. She said some girls, never said she, I'm not gonna quote her upon that. She said some girls purposely put themselves out there to see if they still have it.
But
You see
there's
me?
nothing wrong with that
Something
though.
is
As
wrong
long
with
as you're
that. It's
not, as long
wrong.
as you're not
It's
trying
wrong.
to. I wouldn't send a picture. I wouldn't put on certain stuff
Yeah,
and
true
send a
what for
picture
Melly boy, you
or
wouldn't send a
put.
picture in
No,
you. Yeah,
I
mix up.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, mix up.
Miss, me already said me not gonna do it. Me not do it. I have a man. You're mad. Me don't want to give
But
them
I
problem there.
mean, that's okay.
Yeah,
To each is their own. That's
Melly, if me ever search your phone
no.
and see you send a
Me
man a picture,
afraid.
man,
But you're not gonna find
me
it. You're not
move
Me
gonna
go.
find
out.
it. Cause
Me
by the time you
afraid to
send
do
it
them something
delete, so you
there.
will never find it.
Mm-mm.
Yo, you see, it's funny thing is,
Yes,
Melly.
one view, Melly. Yes, Melly, I one view, you might get it back.
Yeah,
Yes, that's it. And delete
Me,
immediately.
me can't do them something. Afraid.
make
Afraid for
her.
Yeah,
problem.
it's my friends. It's my brethren. I have lots of brethren. Just like how
Wrong.
would I
My,
send
It's
Damien a
wrong.
picture and
Stop
my
say,
justify
God,
it.
Damien, what
I
you
lots of.
think?
Stop
Nothing
justify it.
wrong
It's
with
wrong.
that.
You see,
Me,
funny.
God, me
You know
not
what
do
would
it.
be most embarrassing thing for that man? For
Me
know say yo,
not
the
do
man where you
it.
send it to.
Carol,
Hey.
where do you want to talk on the topic? Sound like you're in a bed, man. All right, Pops call, talk.
Okay, so here's the thing. Good night, people. There can be a case where you have your partner and you're doing certain things or you're sharing certain things with people outside of that relationship, right? Or is it a case where you need outside validation to feel special about yourself? Isn't your partner enough to make you feel special? It should be, and if that's not the case, then something is wrong internal.
You agree with what was doing? Very much so then.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong, and if a man can make you feel more special than your partner, then I mean the man already have a key towards opening your legs. It's just a matter of what he says. Likewise for a man. If a woman out there can send me a sexy picture and have me so much curious than my own partner, yeah, it says a lot. And I mean, I don't have no problem with the one views, but it's for single people. Yeah. Send me the one view, but you have to single.
Single,
Yeah, single
single.
and dating. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, but me not have no man and send off no picture of husband. You're mad? No, sir. Not
You're
reach your
missing the
brain.
point because if you Pops Call was doing what you're supposed to do, then your significant other wouldn't have to get a
Jesus
compliment from a next
Christ.
man.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you blame a
And
man for
okay,
you
I
doing
understand.
something
How
wrong.
am I blame? I'm not saying I was right for sending the picture. I know I was wrong for sending the picture. But
Then
let's
you're saying you're
okay.
not
So
taking
forget about the picture.
accountability.
Let's talk about forget about me. Said me don't know why I'm going there now. Forget about me sending the picture and let's talk about what Steady with Tessa said initially. Let's stay on that. Forget about me sending a picture because me unruly, so me different. Let's focus on what Steady with Tessa said. Forget about me because me unruly. So Steady with Tessa is a decent one here. So let's focus on her. Based on her point of view, let's continue the show on her point of view.
When you say Tessa, you mean steady?
Yes, Steady.
Oh, that's a Winnie and Tessa. Howard.
MIXUP.
Yeah.
Remember, 10 different brother, 10 different mind. 10 different sister, 10 different mind. So everybody have their one opinion.
That is it.
Oh.
So everybody have their one opinion. How they want to dress, how they put themselves together out there, or for their husband.
Well, steady, so something a while ago, we cement in my head. When they see a woman on the road, we as man tell them say they look good. But when we fear our man, see her as that type and tell her say she look good. So me know when we tell her say she look good and everything that on feel, she feel special about that.
She
And she
never,
feel good about herself.
she never get that from her husband, that's why.
No, me I said 9 times out of 10 no by woman them not, when them a step out, the man not tell them that.
But look at now,
But
MIXUP.
once a woman look good and up on the road, we are gonna tell them that as a man.
MIXUP. So my time, when the woman and the man living and the man not telling that, so my time the man not taste neither,
A true man.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think is the
So
most...
steady. You're currently going through something like that in your current relationship, like you're not getting the attention that you think you deserve, or you're not getting the compliments, etc.
I've been married a long time, so I don't know if that's a correct assessment of it. And I know, like I say, when you've been in a marriage sometimes or in any relationship that has been around longer than a few decades, you kind of fall into a rut, you know. So sometimes you have to seek what you want in terms of making sure that you stay in the mindset that you want, that makes you feel good. Hence, you do all the things. You go to the gym, you exercise, you make sure when you're leaving your house, everything is put together, because if you're waiting on the validation from the person that you should get it, and you know it's not forthcoming, and it's not because they're inconsiderate or anything, it's just sometimes maybe they've gotten used to you, they've, gotten old. I'm just throwing these things out. Maybe. So for me to make sure that I keep my mental good and I keep positive and I stay focused and I build myself, every time I leave my house, I'm dressed nicely. I don't skip on my workout. I eat healthily and I do things that maintain my frame of mind in a positive way. Call that seeking validation from outside sources, so be it. Doesn't change. I'm not going to change it tomorrow. I'm going to continue doing what I need to do for me. And that's it.
And you know what hurt the most, Steady, is that the man will have you home and you look so nice and you do all of that what you say you do, and you'll be surprised that woman them on outer road with them a compliment. Some of
Yeah,
them were not even as half as look as decent as you. Some of them look
that's
so
it.
big, and just I mean, I don't want to discriminate nobody, but I'm just saying. So it's
And
crazy.
then
Some of the
sometimes
time, yes.
wait a minute now. I have always heard people say sometimes if you've been in a relationship for a long time, people get tired of each other. And I'm not saying that is the case here, but I'm also saying that sometimes people just need to like, why do you think you should sometimes go away on vacation by yourself? Because absence sometimes makes the heart grow fonder, right? They say. Because sometimes you want to like rekindle that newness and that freshness because people like new and shiny things. So you keep yourself nice and fresh and healthy. It makes you feel good. It validates you. And it doesn't matter if somebody thinks you're not doing the right thing. You feel good about it, and that's all that should matter. You're not hurting anyone, you're taking care of you. And that's the bottom
So
line.
my partner going on a vacation for a week or two by herself, that would be a alarming red flag for me. The thing was, most relationships people fail at is communication. See, when you're not feeling or you're not feeling like you're getting enough of something, this is where you communicate, and you speak to your partner in a language that they understand because not everybody sometimes speak the same languages.
I got a question, Popskull. If you and I was together, you wouldn't allow me to go on a girls trip?
That's what I same question I was gonna ask him too,
Girl,
because that's
Cause I
crazy.
go on a
so,
girls trip at least once or twice a year.
so,
You
so
wanna?
listen, at the end of the day, you're going on a girls trip, and sometimes you're going with your single friends when not have a husband. They probably don't even have kids.
Here
They
come the
have
Jamaican in him
nothing to
now.
come back home to. So
Well, those are not
your
my
life, can
friends.
I finish?
Those are
Can
not
I
my
finish?
friends, though.
Can
Those
I
are not my
finish?
friends.
Yeah,
Yes,
make
Thank
him
but those are
you.
talk.
not my friends.
Make him
So,
talk,
Sim,
Lala, because him sound like my husband. Go ahead, talk.
so I understand that not all friendships are like that, but you're not going to tell me that all of your friends are married. Yeah. So it could be a case
Sir, that's
where,
what I'm telling
Heart.
you. They're all married with children. That is what I'm telling you right now.
okay, okay. So let me say this. A lot of times, I live in Jamaica and I've seen from my own experiences some of the things that happen on girls' trip. No, it's not like a case where I want to be controlling. You must have some freedom. So if it's a case where you want to go spend a case, you can go up on the North Coast. You know what I mean? If you live overseas, I'm saying you can go to a hotel with your friends for a week, etc. Not for a week, for a weekend. Yeah, but when
But
you go
why not
travel,
for a week?
when you go travel to another country
Suzette,
with
what
a
you say?
bunch of women
How I
by
respond?
yourself with them, yeah, it's a red flag
No, but
because
those are
a
my
lot of
friends.
these
So why is
women
the
No, it's
No, so
issue?
a
me,
re-
they
me
are
disagree
cheap.
with that, Pop
Can
Skull.
I can I just make a claim?
Woman can do. Well on there, well on. Nobody knows no more. Well on. Suzette Williams, the fire. Make she talk and then I don't know about. Because she come on just a while ago. Suzette, you listen when you say, what you have to say?
Hello.
Yeah.
I think he's more sound more controlling. He is a controlling person. You can't tell someone they can't go on holiday by themselves. That's selfishness.
Even if they're married, what if you guys are couple?
Yeah, whether you're married or not, there is trust in your relationship. So if you don't trust me to go out there, that's not a relationship.
Yeah, because maybe four girls from workplace can say, we are planning on cruise ship all the way.
I,
Those girls want
You
it. I
can't,
don't
can I?
want to.
anything you want to do, you can even go next door, go and do it. So you
Thank
don't have to
you.
go anywhere. You
Thank
can even
you.
go next door. So what he's saying is just controlling. That's a controlling behavior.
I'm trying to tell him that we're all. So let me just make a disclaimer. Listen, I go on girls trip a lot, single or in a relationship, and I've never crossed the line and cheat. I can put my hand on a Bible. Never. So don't put the willow
All
in
right.
at the same pot, okay?
But Lala, is it there's a problem why the girl would want to go on a trip by herself? Why not with her husband? You know, when you think of it
No, me
truly.
understand. Why me wouldn't go on a trip by myself? himself. I mean, what if the husband no want travel? That you see, that's why you have to date like-minded people. You have to date the people that are just like you, have the same interests like you. Because I love to travel. I love to go from place to place. And why would I want to go be with a man who don't want to go nowhere? And I want to go, and I'm gonna leave him. It's gonna look like I'm up to no good, right? So you really have to date somebody who is like-minded, just like you. But I'm trying to tell him that everybody's not the same. My girls are all married with smaller children, and I'm single with older, and none of their husband ever try to check me and say, hey, you can't go with Lala. She gonna get you in trouble. Never. You understand
Can
what I'm
I
saying? It's
can
not
I
for
get
everybody, dude. We're all
can
not the
I
same.
get a chance to speak now?
Yes, sir. Go
So
on.
before you call, you label me as being controlling. I think a lot of persons weren't listening to me. I said, you know what? Going with your friend on a weekend, meaning Friday, Saturday, and probably even Sunday, that would be fine. But I draw the line when it comes down to traveling outside the whole country with a bunch of women that probably I know zero about. Why is it that when a man is concerned about something, it becomes a case where he is labeled as controlling? Because if I get up as a man and say, you know what, me have a bunch of friends, me, Steve, John, and Stacy, and we are going Mexico morning, you're going to say, then I want this. What's happening? You know what I mean? Why? Whatever. It's something. What if you're having issues with your relationship and you want to bond with the person? Then why you not go on a vacation with the person so you can have this stress relief together? Why is it that you need? So because you think me and the stress make you need to left me and go enjoy yourself with your friend them. But you at the end of the day, you gonna come back to the stress. What?
Coming back renewed, renewed,
Rejuvenated. Rejuvenated.
rejuvenated, and new. What do you mean?
But you know what? You see the way how popskulls speak? That's how most Jamaican men see, they feel like, all right, they feel like once you have a single, like, for example, you have two single friend in a bunch, they feel like, okay, you know, them single friend they are gonna drag you for do what them I do. And once you go out with them, in them mind, them feel like you I do a single the friend them I do. And I don't know why. Cause we have a mind
You
of
ever
our
been to the
own.
grill? You ever been to the grill?
Yeah.
Okay. These things
Okay.
happen on a daily basis where married women 20-year, 30-year in relationship come and cheat
Yeah,
with
they
their
do it in
husband.
Mexico too. They do it here in America. They
And
do
they're
it
doing
next
in Vegas
door.
too. Whatever
They
happened
do
in
it
Vegas stays
behind
in
the house.
Vegas.
They do it everywhere. Like you literally don't
You
have to leave the
you
country to go cheat.
you have to I feel like
A
you have
lot
to
of
trust
women
your
don't want to
partner.
cheat, but they are cheered on by their friends. Yes,
Yeah,
girl.
because of the
Yes,
type of friends
girl.
they
Do it.
choose.
Dirty boy,
Well,
in that Jamaica, no, you there in Mexico, enjoy Mexico.
Lord Jesus, me don't.
Popskull.
You ever heard the term what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas?
It's what I just said. Yeah, I heard, yeah.
Oh, when they
Popskull.
go and cheat there, they come back and pretend like nothing happened.
Oh
Popskull.
God.
Nico, where I said
Yeah,
Nico, you
man.
know, say something.
Yeah, me have one question for you. Can me like ask question before me assume. So yeah, say it's okay for them to spend like three days or spend 3 days.
No, I'm saying if she live in a Jamaica and she and her friend them plan a little something, a little 3 day up a Rio somewhere, you know what I mean, 2 day for a weekend. I'm not gonna be so extreme, I'm not
All
be
right.
too extreme. Yeah? But
All
if
right.
you're
So
gonna
three
tell me
day.
say you need to go Peru, you need to go Dubai, you need
When
to go
she go there, so
All
you
right.
can watch her. Not true, you can follow her and
All right.
watch her. Do.
Quick.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I know. Something I head to man. Quick question. So basically 3 days. All right. Cool. So what if they want to go Florida? Fly out for 1 day. Go Florida and come back. So matter of fact, less than 3 days. Which one they rather? It's 3 days
No,
in
I
Jamaica,
mean, if it's a
or
one
them
day,
spend 1 day in Florida.
No, me not have a problem with the 1 day either. If you want to go Florida on a 1 day and come back, there's nothing wrong with that.
with them girls.
Yeah, a 1 day.
But if you're okay with
You can
1 day
cheat.
outside that country,
I mean,
why
she
difference
could
with
cheat regardless.
but
She don't
why
need to go
difference with
away.
no? But why difference with one and three or 1 and 5?
No, 1 and 5. You know, 5 is basically, is basically disrespect to the host and your family. You have kids,
Reach,
right?
reaching too
No,
far.
no, I mean I have no kids. But watch this now. You have me can give plenty scenarios where you as a man can go for a month and it should be an issue. If the partner where you're there with you have understand each other, so it all depends
Unless
on who. So it
Jacob.
should be like an issue. For example, so you live a foreign, right? And you say that you say the Jamaica. All right, you the Jamaica. I have a baby mother. Come foot this now. A foreign, but you can travel. Mr. Give example. You can travel. She can travel. She put it as baby mother, but wife. It happened that you there Jamaica upon circumstances and you can't come a foreign. And your wife they're foreign. You divorce it either way that the
No,
wife
she
come
can
a Jamaica and
travel.
stay with you.
She can
Yeah,
travel.
she can travel, yeah, but she live in the state. How you da go with
Yeah,
that?
if she live on
You used to
Miami.
stay in the state, you know. You used to stay
No,
in the
I'm
state, but something
saying
happen, you have to go down.
no,
How
I've
you
been in
work that
long
out?
distance relationship. Yeah. So I don't know I understand where you go from with. But let me say
And
this.
a long distance, man. It just something that it just something that circumstances that you have to do this for a while and she have to do
No,
this for a while.
no,
You
as
got them
some
say that now
people.
go work?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that based on the fact that me just tell us I've been in long distance relationship before, so it's not a problem with distance. It's sometimes it is the case is boundaries. Yeah, boundaries. So I'm saying if it's a case where we have a family with a woman, yeah, and we have kids, we have a family around, and she get up now, decides that she need to go spend 2 weeks by herself. It's a case where she not feel like you neglect Tommy and little Jennifer, where you have to help with their homework and see to it that everything is running good. You know, feel like instead of you are what could you be doing in there for 2 weeks that require you to be there for 2 weeks? You're gonna get a little
Pascal,
massage, and your little prep and your little, whatever the women do. Yeah? Does it require you
Pascal,
taking 2 weeks?
But probably that
Pascal.
amount of stress. It depends. It can be
You
stress
know what?
or it can be business. It can
No,
be
if you
anything.
if you're that stressed, you need to see a psychologist. You need
Pas-
antidepressant.
You need
You
to
know,
see
need
a
No,
something.
psychologist
Pascal,
for
no,
stress
wait a
or
minute.
me
antidepressant. Stop
disagree.
that.
We don't know
Me,
what
Wait
you
a
need
me
to
minute,
see, but
guys.
you
disagree.
need help.
This
A counselor.
this
All
is
right,
what
let
I'm
me
Do
get from
that. Don't
Paul.
do
Let me
that.
get from Paul, guys. Paul, rather than woman go on a weekly trip, like she go on, we call it one church trip.
before Paul comes on, or if he comes on, just let me say this. I feel we should move away from having women in the roles that's been traditional, only wife and mother. What about
Exactly.
her individuality? Why are we still stuck? It's
Yeah,
2026.
you're stuck as a wife. You're stuck as a mom. What about that person you met without the wife and mom? She still has to enjoy life how she sees
Yeah,
it.
but you know
Come
what the
on,
man is saying? They're
guys.
saying that if you want it
Come
to be like
on.
that, then stay single. 'Cause that's what me
Mm,
I've
You
been
know what?
told. If you want to be like that,
I was a whore before you
wow.
met me.
I guess
Me used
because
to
I'm
have a ton
single.
of girl before you met me. And I decided that
Okay.
me I go throw this aside because me I have a wife and kids. And I'm
And
not thinking, you see, this is where women will be in relationships and then
um
talk about individuality.
But
Yeah?
why do
um
you have to lose
Pascal, do you
yourself to be a
understand that
wife?
marriage will benefit you more than the woman? Do you understand that
When you
statistically
come,
you
when
live,
you come,
let me finish, what you will
guys,
live longer as a married man? So you up here boasting that you had tons of women and you settled for this one woman. Thank you, Jesus. She made the cut. You made it seem like you're the prize all the time. Like she's not the prize too. Like, what are you saying, sir? What are you bragging
is
about?
because out of
Oh, God.
10,000
Gosh.
women, I choose you. I
Oh,
put a
no.
big rock on your finger. and I
Oh, this is a
decided to
joke.
make you the mother of my kid.
You
Yeah? Out
decided.
of all of them
Wow.
women there, you must be a special lady. Yeah?
Okay, flip it.
I
Flip
hope
So
you're
it
now,
telling her
now.
that. I hope you're really telling her that
so
and
because
giving
you
her
do
the
all of that
trophy she
pops call, the
needs.
woman should be in prison now.
No,
Basically, that's
no,
what you're
I
saying.
didn't say anything about prison. Right?
No,
You're not
I
being
mean it not
fair.
based on what you're
Level with
saying.
me. Level
Okay, go
with me.
ahead.
Right? Because at the end of the day, we realize that the women, as long as you make some boundary, it becomes a case where you're controlling and you're whatever. I'm saying it not supposed to be a case where, you know what, say, because I hear somebody say, oh, we are basically the whole traditional structure and whatever. So it's a case where you work, I work, yeah? And it's a case probably I'm working excess hours, and we have a 12-year-old, we have a 13-year-old, and you decide to leave Jamaica and gone for a week. Leave your 13-year-old daughter with no supervision because what? I'm a man.
You aren't you
Wait
the other parent
a
that can
minute
take
now.
over for
Let
her
me
to
take let
rejuvenate
That's what
herself?
I'm
What about
saying.
you? What
Lala,
about
let
you
me
as a
take this
father?
one.
Okay.
I
Let
was
me
waiting for
take this
Lala. I was
one.
waiting for him to land. Him the land yet? So like we could
Yes,
answer.
so I do not believe that you believe everything that's coming out of your mouth. It is
Pascal, you can't look on
impossible
lifestyle no
for
car in
me.
idea. A two person in a relationship and if your wife say she'll go to that girls, you suppose you can trust your wife, make she can go enter
Brother,
herself with that. Well, I know, may make it talk. And you can man over the thing and take care of look out. Your kids them for a period of time. Cause she must have go, you must have go put in place a time schedule where it not gonna affect you. So you have to sit in, cause look pan it the way. If you say and your boys them a go out and them a carry out for your birthday after your wife carry out and them a go, fly out and go somewhere go chill out for 1 3 like 1 4 day, 5 day. Well, I mean, I think it's supposed to be no problem. As she said, when I go stay home and take care of her kids and hold it down till I come. And I like her forever. So I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, bro.
you listen, bro. At no point me and no man now go gone 2 weeks,
No,
one
man, me
week
not say it gonna
for
happen
no
with you. Me just put
vacation.
it in a case
Hold on.
where it can be 1 day,
Said he
2 day.
never
No,
get to
no. So
talk yet.
if you have to
Said he
go,
never
you
get
have
to
to be
talk.
fair. Be fair to me because I did say she's spending, a weekend, which is 3 days, would be okay. But if she go push the boundary where she need to spend 1 week, 2 week, that
Two,
is
no,
that.
like 2 minutes. If you can't, the one if you have your woman, Zane, your wife, and she says she get her work overseas, bro. Just saying, we are use a different definition here. She'll get her work, a position, figure work overseas, and it'll take, she says she'll go 3 4 months. You'll deprive her of the opportunity
No,
that
I
will make her
wouldn't
life
because
better.
at the end of the day, she's going for work. At the end of the
All
day,
right, then
there's a
set a
difference
pin.
between
So, what is
her.
your, hold on, what will be your problem if she go to her friend and for a week? Different from if
No,
she go overseas to go work for 1 3 months.
no,
Doesn't want his
What will
woman
be
to
your
have
so,
problem?
fun. He doesn't want his
no, I'm
woman to have
saying
fun.
Hold on, hear what man say, hold on.
2 weeks on a vacation with your friends. That is
No, I did it.
to
We
an
never reach
extent.
2 weeks, bro. We said 5 days.
We get to
5 days,
two
true.
Yeah, I
weeks.
mean a
We
Yeah.
never
week,
reach
a
two
week,
weeks.
5 days is a little bit excessive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what? Yeah, I understand that. Then if she
Melly,
ever get a promotion and she
stop
ever go
calling me
overseas for three
controlling.
months.
Stop it.
No, if she ever get a work and a position and she ever work overseas, that means that you tell her say she can't take it
No,
because
I
she had
would not.
mentioned say she
No,
have to
I
hold
would
down a
not.
13-year-old daughter. You would make she take it.
No, I would not, because at the end of the day, if it's a case where we have to go put things in place, such as supervision for when we gonna work, maybe you have them stay by your sister, etc. You know what I mean? But the issue that I'm having is when she have a structure, and instead of working with whatever is happening, you you need me to come up with a structure within this time for you to go on what. So the 5 day couldn't cut in at all?
Anyway,
Popskull.
Sharon.
Go
Sharon,
on.
hold on. Sharon. So Sharon, oh, Shireen.
Pleasant
Shireen,
good
bro, you're
night.
by a long time. Look at them
Pleasant,
Susan.
pleasant, pleasant good
Susan,
night to you
Susan,
all.
pick up yourself. Yes.
Pleasant good night to you all.
Night, night.
Yeah, man, start sharing.
Okay. Mr. Popskull, you are full of inferiority. That's number one. You have no trust. That is number two. And you're very controlling. That is number three. You only look into yourself and not to the other person. You have to understand the woman have feelings just like you do. Sometimes people need break. Sometimes people are undergoing a lot of things, but they don't have to open their mouth and say it. You understand that? So sometimes you are being around your wife, and maybe some of the times people have some kind of attitudes and behavior. People lives with it because they cannot do better. But deep down inside, it's killing them. You understand that? And most people are very controllable at this time, especially some of these men. You understand me? They feel their own woman, and they don't. Everybody have a free mind. You understand me? You join a relationship. You don't join a relationship to be under order because the man feels say he more than you. No, the two of you are combined together. You're supposed to have my back, I have your back. If I'm saying, honey, I'm going outside to buy a bottle of water, you must can trust me to go and buy the bottle of water. Why you want to trail back on me? Huh? Why you want to walk with me? Or whatever. You must
Nobody's
trust
saying
me.
that.
I
Nobody's
am
saying
telling
that.
you
Why are
of,
you using
hold
that?
on. Let me
Let her
explain
finish.
to you.
Let her finish.
Let me tell you what I'm telling you, sir. You're not going to put anything in my mouth. I'm going to tell you like this. Because I've been down that road with somebody like you. You understand me? And you sound like you're born September. Very controllable. Very controllable. Only think of yourself. You understand me? And you cannot live like that. You are living in the past because you know what? You don't trust yourself because of where you're coming from. So that inferior fear is inside of you because of the things that you have been in the past with. So you figure more or less you should live with it inside of you. So you not trust no woman. You understand me? So if the woman says she want to go for a week or two or for how much days, what about you? You're a part of the child life. That shouldn't be a problem. That should not be a problem. How would you want to go out there and spend a few days or how much days and the woman has no problem with that? So why you should have a problem with that? You're going to think that what? Oh, she's going to go for a day. If she even go for a day, something's going to happen. Now she not going away for it happen.
My problem is
She
not
don't have
it
to go
happening.
anywhere.
My problem is not
You
happening
understand
because
me?
she can
That's your
cheat on
problem.
you
You
in
don't
your
listen to me.
house.
Your condition as I see it, it's not love, it's obsession. You have obsession. You don't have love. It's obsessed. You obsessed with your
Preach.
woman. That's how you don't trust her. And mister, you need to understand and even trust people. Trust people. You don't have any trust in you. I'm telling you straight up. If anybody on that platform afraid to tell you, I am not.
You know,
Listen to your
you're
reasonability.
absolutely incorrect to basically
I
come
am
on a
correct.
platform and try to
I am telling
diagnose me.
you.
You know, and
It is
you're
true.
very much off. No,
Well, my
yeah,
dear, let me
I
tell you
gave you
something.
the opportunity.
Observation and
I gave
listen to how you talk. Listen to
uh,
your speech and telling. Oh, it's like you're demanding and you're
you,
commanding
you,
and
you,
you're
you,
doing like. You understand me? So if the woman say,
mom,
"Oh, I'm going
mom,
next door," no, you're not
mom,
go. Some enough to go.
mom.
Oh Lord.
You had the opportunity where you could have came and speak directly on the conversation itself, you know, and say your opinion. But instead, you came and tried to diagnose me, you know, and my mindset. You
She
came
never
as,
did.
oh, do you speak about somebody's
I
birthday?
am
Just,
diagnosing you
can I
because you are
finish,
the
ma'am? Can I
patient I am
finish? Can
dealing
I
with.
finish? Can I finish? Because you talked a while ago. You said my birthday just based on
Mm-hmm.
what I said. I don't know what kind
Mm-hmm.
of spiritual entity you're working with, but you're way off. Because you cannot say what somebody is born based on their standpoint towards a conversation, right? No, I'm saying this because we are going to remain on the topic within itself and not me as a person. Yeah? Because I am not controlling. You know, the thing about nowadays, woman is like them want weak jelly back man. And the moment you have some standards and you know what your boundaries as it relates to your relationships and your marriage, it becomes a problem because she's supposed to have it as a free for all. Yeah. So whether it's this is your own words, whether it's 1 week or 2 week or whenever time,
Mm-hmm.
you're not supposed to have
Mm-hmm.
a problem. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know that relationships don't work like that. It's supposed to be a partnership. Yeah? So if you are me don't know what kind of man I go stoop to all of this. Yeah? But if you're a man and you have a family, even women now go stand for all of that. Because if you have a man and for whatever reason, him just say, yo, him and him friend, them a go get up and them a go do this for 2 weeks, for a week, for 5 days. You go say, nah, man, something not right. And what kind of man this? You go up on a vacation with your friend them for all a 5 days, for all a 1 week, for all, what could you be doing? Because we go paint your face, we go get the massage, for whatever, go do your nails at whatever time. You know what I mean? That is fine. But it doesn't require you to spend a whole 5 day in order to do whatever. And if it's a case where I am so much of a problem that you need 2 weeks by yourself, you need to be single by yourself.
You still
Popsicle.
gone back at the 2 week again.
Pascal,
Well,
I don't know where you got all the information that you threw out about 2 weeks and all this time. I said a vacation, time away, and that can take any number of days. What I am getting at is that when people are in a relationship, sometimes you need to get away by yourself because sometimes that's how you recenter, you refocus. And if you're a mom, and you have children that you have to take care of, why is every single breathing moment of your life sucked up by the kids? Why? Why is if it's not the
Facts.
kids, it's the
Kids and
husband?
husband and
Why is
home
it
and
why
everything.
can't you have any time to yourself that is not geared to catering for them? And that is what I'm saying. You think that if a woman needs time away from you and the house, it's subtracting from the family. And I will propose that when she goes away by herself, whether it's with friends or with just on a sabbatical or whatever it is, this is her time to regroup, and nobody should begrudge her for that. Why are we thinking she's cheating? Why? Why is that the first go to thought?
She can send on a manual view and one outside validation, then she's one
Popsicle.
very open.
Me just tell a little while ago, me make a disclaimer. Me go up on Girls Trip every year with my co-worker them and my friend them. And me I tell you, say me never cheat yet. Me just come back from Mexico the other day with anybody who up on the live. Me I turn on the camera. Me never cheat yet. You know me go for the food, the music, the all-inclusive, the drinks. Me not care who wants see me. Me no go for cheat. Me go for have fun and have experience and relax and forget about all of the things that we are going here at home, and then when I come back now, me dive back in it. What do you mean? It's not all of us think like what you're saying. We're not all the same.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, Popsicle, none of we are not tell us how to run your life and your marriage. You just talk what you think it's right and what's wrong. More you big up yourself to pass through on the panel and say your 2 cents. And feel free to come back anytime for any
Yeah,
topic.
man, big up, big up.
Alright, cool. Alright, guys. May I take time bring down everybody and because you know what time it is and I see what time. I mean, if you get to enjoy my ashwings that you know. Eh? If you get to enjoy my ashwings that you know. I have a party to go, but I not bother go here, man. Very interesting topic.
Me I say one thing and then take me to my boss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so based on what Popsicle say, is this will show say when somebody a date somebody, then they ask all them question here, what them have problem with, what them not have problem with, and see if them on the same terms. If them not on the same terms, then nobody going on the relationship.
That Lala said. That Lala did say that's why you have to ask questions before
So
you get involved.
yeah,
Scenarios.
so if Popsicle asks a female them question and them agree with Popsicle and then go. Otherwise, then them wrong for that. So but yeah, Popsicle,
exactly.
I just trust it's your Popsicle up still, you know.
Exactly.
And if
Exactly.
who you there with, you don't trust them in a sense that they're with them, you
Exactly.
know? In a sense,
Doesn't make
you either go
sense.
hurt
When we
you
get
either
funny,
go
when we
hurt you
get funny still,
24/7.
when we get funny, Miko,
Huh?
and I think it's a trust issue. I think it's a
Yeah,
more, it's a
yeah,
more woman could stay a yard and do things and hold down the house.
yeah.
You know, to take too long. I use a daughter, I use a 13-year-old daughter as an example. So when I think I may be in a trust, I think you can trust her if you go on 3 days. A woman can cheat in less than 1 hour or
Yeah,
10,
but
20 minutes.
him
But when I think of that, you know, I think him is a more man, right? He more conservative. He want the woman to be a mom and a wife and she not to stay
Him
away too
want the
long
woman
from
to
the
turn her
house.
furniture. That him want put the
Yeah.
woman in the house and make she stay like
but
a
No,
5 days
I
furniture.
could
He
be too
move
much
her
though.
when
5
no,
he
days
it's
could
move
be
not
her
too
call
when
it a
she
much.
fi
furniture.
move.
No,
5
I
days
don't
could
think
be
that's
too
the
much.
thing.
Damien, we can do all of that. We can run the house and take care of the kids and everything, but give a little time to go breathe over there. So one little bit. Not
Yeah.
take too
I believe
long
if me have a woman and she
and
says she
come
and the
back.
crew, them a go on one girl's ship, them a go nigga for 1 3 day. Me have to just make sure go on, cause if me not make sure go, she a go vex. You
Yeah.
know? I just girls only. Come I go ask her who go up on the trip. That's the first question. Yeah, guys, so on here I go on there, so. Yeah, but I'm just going to the story because the other one, it I go drawn out to me. I end up have 1.5 hour to show. I don't want to dry out. Tomorrow I'm going to that one day. Or next night. Alright? Big up on yourself. Appreciate you know. Alright? Big up the single people. I'm so come back to business before pleasure. Like and share, guys. I'm out.